Welcome to Project Hack 12. This is challenge number 5, site material verification. We are team stocking fillers, including myself, team captain Paul, along with Ben, Adam, Tristan, Alessandro, and our challenge owner, Tom. The challenge owner has informed us he wants to be able to accurately get live material delivery information from the construction site and to be able to easily report on the deliveries. Also, given current manual processes, this can lead to the mishandling of delivery notes. One key point is ensuring all deliveries are captured and recorded. We saw stakeholders' involvement as site manager by being able to record delivery notes, data analyst being able to develop the solution using OCR to aid digital capture and using the Microsoft Power Platform to manage and share that data. Also, the sustainability manager who will need live access to verify the data has been collected and to see what has been delivered. I will now hand over to Alessandro, who will run through an overview of our proposed solution.
Our solution consists in the use of power-ups to capture the delivery note through a mobile device. The captured image is stored in a SharePoint where it can then be accessed by the power-ups. The image then is passed through the OCR module where the text of the delivery note will be recognized and the key information and then selected and stored in the respective fields in the SharePoint list. The final output is used to feed data for a Power BI dashboard.
From the 2-day challenge that we have done, we have created the following app which will capture the delivery notes. To add one, we just do new receipt, and from here this will give you the option to upload or take a picture of the image, which you can do so by clicking choose image and then selecting it. As from the one that's selected here, this has detected the relevant fields based off of the image. From here the user will just need to select a field and add this to the relevant sections. If the sections are invalid, they are able to edit the input for the relevant sections and add this in as a manual example, which will then override the value, and then from here they can click submit. This data is added into the SharePoint list as well as the master data view, which they can come here and click refresh, and the new value will then reappear at the bottom of the cell once been uploaded. Further from the example of the app, we have an example delivery note that has been, say, scrumpled up, and taking the photo of this to upload into the app.
Once all the data has been captured, reporting for management or data interrogation can be conducted within Power BI. This allows for looking at the total number of deliveries, either by time period or supplier, and also allows drill down into the data to identify the time periods on which those deliveries have been produced. There's also the ability to select individual items and have the images of the captured data shown within Power BI. That is an enhancement to be conducted within further development of the report.
Now that we've seen the existing working solution, let's look at 3 ways we could expand upon them. Firstly, there's a lot of information in the invoices that we haven't picked up, so we could pick those up, things like location, sustainability certifications, truck registration, etc. Secondly, we now have a much more timely and crucially more accurate understanding of the actual deliveries we're getting each day, so that can then be compared with planned deliveries and the appropriate action taken. And thirdly, we can save a lot of man hours by automating a lot of the process using artificial intelligence. So the repeat suppliers in particular, we can save a lot of time processing those invoices. Let's take a quick look at how that looks in reality. So what we want to start doing is collect the training documents. And upload those. So with each of these training documents, we want to identify where the key information is. So the description, we'll just highlight the text and choose what field it is. Same with quantity, etc. Once we've successfully chosen all of the fields for the training model, it will then begin to train. Now our model's finished training, so we can test it out on a new invoice that comes in with a similar layout from the same supplier. And we can see the AI's managed to correctly predict who the supplier is, the customer, the description, etc. for the key fields in the invoice.
A simple version of being able to edit the extracted data has been implemented into the app already as a option if the data was unreadable via the OCR. With more time and resources, we could apply a more detailed and advanced version that would enable us to capture some of the data and able to extract or edit that particular data before submitting.
An alternative to using optical character recognition and machine learning is to use electronic data interchange. This means that whenever an electronic signature is received for that delivery on site, all the data relating to that delivery is automatically transferred between the organisations. Using this sort of data interchange will allow for additional information and far greater depth of information to be transferred between the companies. It also removes any need for any paper on site and increases the sustainability of that company.
Thank you for listening.